How's it going, guys? Jace here, back with another standard deck tech. I am here today with Temur Analyst. Now, of course, standard is going to be cycling soon and rotating out a whole bunch of cards. So I thought, you know what, we'll just play a whole bunch of decks that were blasts from the past and yeah, have a little bit of fun. I actually enjoyed playing this deck when it was around at the Pro Tour quite a while ago now, but it is a very strong deck, good ramped list. The idea of the deck is to just generate an absolute ton of mana by bringing lands from your graveyards and then just shooting them in the face with a Worldsoul's Rage, pretty much to just end the game. So let's go through the deck anyway. We're running 3 copies of the Fires of Victory, so this is a good removal, allows me to be able to just kill any creature, pretty much any creature, and draw a card if I want to kick it, equal to the number of cards in my hand. Then we have the Analyst, which is the main reason why we're playing this deck. It's a good blocker for a 1/3. It mills you 3 cards, and then you can pay for, sacrifice it to bring back all the lands from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Then you'd be thinking, really, that's not very good. But we have so many lands that basically tapped fetch lands that gain us life and then just goes to the graveyard, right? So we can get more lands back. Then we've got 1 copy of Shigeki, so we can return stuff after using it. Maybe if we mill like Worldsoul's Rages or something like that, this allows us to get our cards back. Then we got Worldsoul's Rage. This is great, right? We generate so much mana, we can just deal damage to any target, their face or a creature or a planeswalker, and then we can return a bunch of lands back equal to the value, which is always good. Nissa is absolutely incredible and crucial to this deck as well. 3 mana 3/3, whenever land lands play under my control, I get to generate mana, which is great. And on top of that, you get to reveal cards from Toby Library until you reveal an elf or an elemental and put it into your hand. So obviously you can find other Nissas, but on top of that you could also find the Analyst as well. Then we got 3 Spelunking. This allows the lands to come to play untapped. Right, we have so much tapped lands, it's great that they come to play untapped. And on top of that, it draws us a card, which is always quite handy. For Memory Deluge, we want to find the pieces that we need for this combo deck. And then we got Ill-Timed Explosion, which is a great way to wipe the board, draw some cards, and pave the way for me to try and win. Then we got the Virtue of Strength, allows me to bring back creatures and lands from my graveyard. Look, we're milling a whole bunch. If we accidentally mill a Nissa or something like that, we can do it. And then we could pay 7 mana for an enchantment. Whenever we tap a land, it generates 3 mana, which is absolutely incredible when we get to the Worldsoul's Rage. And then in the lands, we just have a bunch of these fetch lands, it were, and then a bunch of basics. In the sideboard, we're running Pick Your Poison, which is good against artifacts, enchantments, and creatures with flying. Just nice, cheap removal. We've got 2 copies of Bonny, Pall, which is a 6/5 for 6 mana with reach. And when it enters the battlefield, you get an Ox, where its power and toughness is equal to the number of lands you control, which is going to be an absolute ton. Then on top of that, whenever you attack, you get to draw a card. Then you may put a land from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield. Very, very good. Usually comes in against like control decks or something like that where you just want an extra threat. Time of Industry, very good big guy that you can grab off the Nissa for aggro decks. Colossal Skyturtle is of course going to be very good in the grindy matchups to allow you to discard it to return a card from your graveyard to your hand. Doppelgang is very good as well in the grindy matchups or in the mid-rangey matchups where you just want to copy and get a whole bunch of stuff. Then we've got Turn the Earth against graveyards, so we can interact with graveyard cards. Then we've got Negate as well, which is just good against like domain and control decks. And then Vampire's Vengeance for the Convoke and aggro decks. If you do want to give the deck a try, guys, this will be in the description below. We can play a best of 3 standard game. Let's get it. Alright, so opening hand, bit slow, but I'm going first, so it's not too bad. Alright, let's go with one of these. Well, I mean, it's just going to be quite slow until turn 3, pretty much. And let's see what my opponent has. I'm on a red. Oh, Boros. Okay, this could be a pretty quick game for me, I think. Yep. Which one's that one? That one can grab forest and island, so I want to grab a mountain here. Let's just use that now. Let's grab the one that grabs a forest. This one. Alright. So, next turn, we'll play this guy. I mean, it'd be a good blocker, right? 1/3, pretty decent. Although, Boros Convoke, if they have the... Okay, they don't. I was going to say, if they have the one that blows up an artifact, but they don't, so that's good. Nissa, alright. Probably play this one. Grab blue. So at least I have a blue source. Ideally, I want to draw an untapped land next turn. That would be pretty much spot on. Of course. Alright, milled a lot of land there. Alright. War leader's cool. Sure. Okay. Come on, untap land. Worldsoul's Rage. Worldsoul's Rage is also pretty decent. Let's get Nissa down. So we've got another blocker at least. Gonna grab a forest. Gaining the mana doesn't really make much difference here. Oh wow, okay. Maybe it does. Perfect. Alright. Nope. It's good having blockers. Very good. And 3 toughness is key. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 land in the graveyard. Alright. It's going to be a pretty spicy one. Having 3 creatures with 3 toughness is, at the moment, very good. Sure, we got a little setup turn going. They're probably hoping to find maybe a recruiter. I'm about to have an insanely explosive turn next turn. Just saying. Oh, okay, that makes it even better. Alright. Here we go. This is going to be absolutely crazy. Let's go with... grab a green. Add green. Let's grab a blue. I'll add blue. Oh wow, this is going to be... this turn is going to be absolutely crazy. And we're just going to keep going. Just completely fill out my... thin out the deck. Draw an absolute crazy amount of stuff. Like, kill their guys. Keep it going. All this mana. We're gonna keep going this one. So I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 12. Could do a Worldsoul's Rage. Could mill some more. Maybe... yeah, let's play this. Let's keep going. Perfect. Alright. Poor my opponent. It's poor. I'm like playing my own game of Magic here. I will run out of lands, of course. Yeah, I will eventually run out. But that's fine. It's probably going to be the last turn I'm doing this stuff anyway. Okay. Let's keep it going. Yep. Grab a green. Yep, there you go. So I've run out of lands, but I'm just gaining an absolute ton of life, which makes it very difficult for my opponent to deal with. Blue, green, blue, red. Doesn't make much difference what I grab. Blue, green. Alright, so now I have 17, 18 mana. 18. Let's go with... could go Worldsoul's Rage. I tell you what, let's just do this. Shoot this for 5. Just go for a more protective turn. Yep. There we go. That's fine. Just gain a bunch of life. I'm not going to win this turn, but it's just making sure that my opponent doesn't. That's pretty much what I want to do. Plus I'm going to gain like a bunch more mana and things are just going to get crazy. We go green. green. Tell you what, if I lose this after doing all this, really bad. Alright, far off a Memory Deluge. Another Worldsoul's Rage. And another land. Alright. Already played a land this turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably far off another Worldsoul's Rage. No, I want to keep that actually. Let's just fire off this and be done with it. Okay, grab one of those. Great. There we go. That's the end of my turn. Over to you. Just mainly so I can just buff my life up enough that they won't be able to deal 34 damage. Is pretty much what I want to do. Okay, they dealt with Nissa. I don't think they were able to have enough. Even if they had like the Recruiter and Lethal Demolition and whatever it may be, they just don't have enough. Sure. Then I'm gonna Worldsoul's Rage their face. Cool. That was a good good turn there. Good turn of events there. Really, really happy. We'll just do it for 20. No, do it for 25, just to make sure. There we go. Alright. Still had way more mana, but there we go. GG's. Okay, so against Boros, Convoke, definitely the Vampire's Vengeance. Time of Industry should be pretty good. And I think that's pretty much it. So we get rid of the Spelunking, that doesn't really do a huge amount here. We definitely want the removal. We'll probably take out 2 Virtues of Strength. Oh, okay, I can do... Pick your poison, is that any good against them? Probably not. Maybe we can have 1 Spelunking, just because it allows me to ramp and also makes my stuff come and play untapped. Opening hand, yeah, I like this. It sounds pretty crazy, but I do like it, only because I have blockers, and I think blockers in this matchup is very, very important. Yeah, I think so. I mean, fair enough. I mean, my opponent hasn't played anything yet, which is good for me. I think we're going to get a Resolute Reinforcements at the end of my turn. Okay, milled some lands. 2 lands. Again, a 1/3 blocker is pretty good. War Leader's cool. Alright, I'm going to get Nissa down. I'm going to block. Take 2. Worldsoul's Rage. That's a really good draw. Alright, let's get Nissa down. And pass. There we go. Set things up for next turn. I think we're going to set things up for the following turn, but I think it's... Oh, okay, little case. That's very good for them. Luckily I got another 2 Nissas, so it's not the be all end all. Sure, take the damage. Virtuous Strength. That one's okay, but not great. I'll replay Nissa. Grab. Play this. And I want to grab, what's this, a forest or an island? I probably need that one, right? Grab that one. Alright. Grab an island. And I'll grab a green. Red, doesn't make much difference. Oh, it does. Oh, brilliant. I like the fact I keep drawing into these. These are amazing. Just having, again, another 1/3 blocker against these 2 power creatures is just savage. Alright, they got rid of the Nissa again. That's fine. How much land have I milled? Quite a lot. Alright. Lethal Demolition. They're setting things up. I'm on 13. I'm not out the woods yet. I'm on 9. I needed a ill-timed explosion there. We could do the Worldsoul's Rage. Should have played Nissa actually. That was my fault. But Worldsoul's Rage for 3. Deal with one of these. Grab a bunch of lands. Or I go chump chump, take 12, sack, gain 1, 2, 3, 4 life. That doesn't save me either. I think I'm dead, right? I think I am. Worldsoul's rage this. Let's do that. For 2. Which mana is that going to be? 4. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. That's not really good enough, is it? No, it might be. Okay, we'll just do that and see what happens. Yeah. Of course, get 3 land back. Gain a bunch of life. Ramp a whole bunch. Grab a red here. I'll grab blue. And I'll grab red. Okay. So I'm up to 12. I can chump 2, take 8. Alright, maybe not. I think I'm dead, right? Needed an ill-timed explosion there, or a Vampire's Vengeance. Would have been fantastic. See, I can block 2, take 10. GG's. Alright, we got a game 3. I thought I had it there, but I needed a sweeper. I think what I got's fine. Pick your poison, it's probably just not worth it. Alright, I have the Vampire's Vengeance, I'm keeping. And I'm on the play, which is great. I know I don't have a 2-drop, but having the Vampire's Vengeance is going to be very, very useful, especially being on the play here. And the following turn, I can like follow up with a Nissa, which makes it super appealing. I think here I'm going to grab a Oris. That's if obviously they have a quick start, which obviously they want to have a quick start against me. That's also a very good draw. Because it gets lands in my graveyard and it gains me a whole bunch of life, which is very, very key. Sure. In all honesty, I might actually just go Nissa here. Or I could go Spelunking. That would also be very good. Either way, it would be very good. I think we'll go Nissa, just to slow them down just a smidge. Also, I can't deal with that Warden at the moment because it's got 3 toughness, which also can be an issue. But I'm just going to take the damage. Warden, sure. Don't tell me they got the case as well. No. Alright. Oh, impressive. Alright. So they're going to have 2 Wardens. They're going to stick around as 2 3s. It's kind of annoying. Could have killed... Potentially could have killed the Warden, but... it's fine. Alright. Well, we'll play this. I'm just going to fire it off now. We'll grab... a blue. Doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Grab a green. And a red. Okay. Fire this off. Clear the board. Play this guy. Very nice. And yeah, just pass. Perfect. No need to do much here. There is a ton of land in my graveyard. I will just take the 3. Okay, again, looking pretty good. Sure. Land. Add a red, I guess. We'll play this. Memory Deluge. It's pretty tasty. Green. Probably play this guy. I could sack this guy. And And all my lands do come to play untapped, and I can just chain it again. Yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. Alright, this is going to get absolutely crazy. Especially because everything comes into play untapped. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Grab a blue. Okay, now we're cooking. Especially we've got the Spelunking, we're definitely cooking on this one. Got red. Green. Green. Blue. And red. Alright. We're just going to do the same again. But mill some more cards this time. Yep. Here we go. Oh dear. This deck is silly sometimes. When it goes off, it goes off. Okay, no land there. Grab a land there. Also grab a red there. I grab a land. Yep, perfect. Red. We'll go blue. We'll go green. Green. Blue. Blue. And a blue. And a green. Alright. Memory Deluge. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 mana. Shoot them for 13. Okay, Memory Deluge. Grab one of these and grab one of these. Okay, we'll fire off this for 4. 4. There we go. Bring these all back. Just to get the mana. I don't think there's any land left. And gain a bunch of life. Yeah, I don't think there's any land left. Cool. Cool. The Titan of Industry did go in my graveyard though, which is annoying. Of course. Fire off another Memory Deluge. Also grab another Nissa. And use the Virtue. Bring back the Titan of Industry. Over to you. Cure Go opponent. I'm on 29. And I've got all the mana in the world. I'm about to get a big boy Titan of Industry down. Well, first I'll play the Virtue of Strength. And I think that will probably be game. Sure. And I've also got the Board Sweeper. Just in case my opponent, I don't know, does something crazy. Gets me in for a cheeky 1. I appreciate it. That was a really good turn of events here. We'll go red. I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference. Nothing too crazy. I wonder if this stacks. I don't actually know. I'm not going to try it, but I wonder if it does. Okay, we go for Memory Deluge. We'll grab Worldsoul's Rage. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay. So we got. We'll just tap on my mana and see what I get. I don't know how much is here. So I've got 9. So we got, hang on, 11, 20 mana. Pretty good, isn't it? Okay, get Titan of Industry down. We'll get a dude. Get a bunch of life. And then we'll kick this off. And we'll shoot the, I don't know, the bat. Doesn't make a huge difference, but might as well. Oh wow, okay, well. Pretty crazy. Might as well play it. Got nothing else better to do. Over to your opponent. Nope, not gonna attack. Come on, please let me tap on my mana and fire off a Worldsoul's Rage. Just let me do it. Please, I promise you. Just let me do it. Okay. Go on, let me do it, opponent. Oh my days, it does. Oh, sweet Lord. Right, how much mana is this? 108? I don't even know. I don't even know. What was that? 108, 138, 145, so 143 damage. Boom. Oh, that was fantastic. There we go. We managed to take down Boros Convoke. That was crazy. 143 damage in one turn. I was hoping my opponent didn't concede, and they didn't. I'm really happy they didn't, because that was such good fun. And yeah, that does actually scale. That's just absolutely crazy. So if you do want to give this deck a try, guys, details will be in the description below. Make it fun to the video and you've enjoyed it. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe for more Magic content. But that's it from me, guys, in today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.